Talk for the book Divas Don't Cry, the sixth book in the Hollywood High series by Simone and Amir Abrams. This book is considered street lit and it has 392 pages. I suppose this book starts from where the last one left off. I did not read that one, but it shows the fallout of a fight between sometimes friends, sometimes enemies, Rich Montgomery, Spencer Ellington, Heather Cummings, and London Phillips. Rich Montgomery is the daughter of a very big-time record producer, and Heather Cummings is an up-and-coming singer who has had a top one hit on iTunes. And London Phillips is a model that has gone through a rough year considering Rich has stolen her boyfriend, Justice. And Spencer Ellington, her father used to be a very big singer, and now her mother is a manager, including for Heather Cummings. Now, as the book goes on, Spencer and Rich come together and fall apart, with Rich calling upon Spencer to come rescue her from a lounge that she's found her way to. And by the time Spencer comes, Rich has taken over the stage and doesn't want Spencer there anymore. This is a good encapsulation of their relationship, and London spends a lot of the book trying to win back Anderson, who she had thrown over for Justice in the first place. But it turns out that Anderson's getting engaged to another model, a Russian one named Irina. Now, you don't really understand why these people are friends in the first place, because they all seem to hate each other so much, but they keep coming together, and Spencer actually does help Rich when she gets convicted for driving under the influence, considering she's underage. And the way that she helps her is by telling her family, and also she lets Rich stay with her after Rich has left her house because her parents refuse to give her her allowance anymore unless she changes her ways. Now, there is an epilogue in this book, and it follows all the girls 3 years after the events of the book. And what doesn't make sense is they all seem to have a happy ending, except really Heather, because in a drunken, drug-induced binge that Heather's on, due to her addiction, she gets hit by a car, and when the book ends, she has, in fact, been confined to a wheelchair, but she's still doing things like giving speeches everywhere to make people feel less sorry for themselves with their own issues. And Spencer has gone to Oxford to be with her boyfriend RJ and study communications, and London has gone back to modeling, even though she didn't want to as the book was going on. And Rich has gotten married and had 3 children, the first of whom she was pregnant with during the book, but she didn't know it. So really, it's sort of hard to follow this book, considering so much happens in such a short amount of time. But they all seem to end up happy, and I'm assuming this is the last one in the series, considering the epilogue.